Hello, it's me, LHMusic. Welcome to this very special Wednesday edition of what we learned for this week. So I gotta get done with this website for tonight because it's gonna be Doty's ordination. I'll explain that a little bit later on about this one. But take a look what we learned for this week about the guess that Artemis 2 could be a space travel, and you have no objection whatsoever about this one. So that's why I posted on last Tuesday's, you guessed it, LH Music's World website, and check this out for yourself, and you can do this one. So I'll be able to do this for episode 40, 48, and 49. So break into two parts, and this could be huge for tonight and then tomorrow. Tomorrow, posted on Blaze Nation, posted on this one because the rest of it that I'll be doing this on Blaze Nation Thursday. So I'll be posting on Blaze Nation website on Saturday and taking from there. So who knows? Can be civilized about this. So who knows? Can be civilized about this one. Anyways, we did episode. Was it episode? You guessed it. You guessed it. Episode 45 about this one. So you just read about this for as we're concerned, because I'll be doing this Saturday, and I meant to tell you this. It's all good. You know, it's all about. So I'll be posted on Blaze Nation website this weekend, and it's gonna be huge. Anyways, so that means the rest of the stories are that according to Blaze Nation, or that I'll be doing this on my website, LH Music's World, and talk about this ceasefire in Iran. I just dead ahead, you know, about that deadline thing, and I think it's gonna be huge about this one. But back to this Artemis 2 flyby according to NASA and Blaze Media, and could be huge image about the dark side of the moon, and you know what I'm saying. But I meant to say this is gonna be huge. Trust me about this, as far as we're concerned. And if you noticed about you guessed it, ceasefire with Iran dead ahead. Just remember, if you just missed it on Blaze Nation Holiday Podcast special from you guessed it, from Angels on Productions, and I meant to say this about Palm Sunday all the way up to Easter. If you know all the Bible scriptures about Jesus's death and resurrection, and all that, because that all because of the war inside the Holy Land, and I bet they canceled as far as we're concerned. So who knows? Get civilized about what we did for Easter last Sunday, and you know what I'm talking about. But speaking of this, this is what I went to Resurrection for this Monday, Thursday, and Good Friday services. And what about Cook's Memorial? This is why I sang with Barb Carlson and Cook's Memorial Lutheran Church Choir, as far as we're concerned, last Good Friday. And so is went to Trinity Episcopal Cathedral for this Easter Vigil services. And I have no objection whatsoever. So you gotta trust me about this one. So who knows what's the last about this one. So and don't forget Easter Sunday. It's gonna be huge. Last Sunday, Michelle sings the solo, so who knows? Could be civilized. But here's the problem: we did practice with this Easter cantata called "Here Is Love," and I'm doing song number 3, and then she does let's see, yes, song number 8. For I Will Sing My Redeemer, because Michelle, yeah, she's good. She has to rest her voice. From now on, you just sort of trust me. You know what I'm talking about. So it's all good. Anyways, and finally, as promised, I got to get inside episode. These two episodes. One is episode 48, and the other one is 49 on my website, LHMusic's World, uh, from Weebly.com. And here's the thing, because can't just take a look at this. Does the ordination of Jody Selden to be sacred of the order of the deacons? So it's the thing I want to show you something that you ought to know by now. These are the yes. This is what happens. You don't want to try this home with the entrance hymn and presentation. Goes all the way to consecration and all the chanting and all that. You just have to trust us about this one. So who knows about this one? Benny Sancti Spiritus. It's gonna be me and Nola. Yes, I'm gonna show you this pamphlet and order of services. Look at this. I mean, to tell you this, it's all good, and music and all this one. So trust us. And you have any ideas about this? Well, it's gonna be huge. So we did practice today with Nola and Jeannie at my church. So hope Jeannie has the recording of this one, and she's gonna get ready to send an email to me. So who knows who to civilized about this, and have any ideas, and who knows who's civilized. So I'll be listening to it after I deal with this website. You guessed it, all that. Trust me. So it's all good. What else can we say about that? So who knows? So, anyways, I think that's about it for now. Who knows who's civilized? But anyways, we gotta get out of here. So who knows? But don't worry, it's back to normal size at VA hospital. That was next Thursday. For what do we learn for this week? Because next week I will teach Michael a lesson, and I'm not coming with Michael, because he drives me crazy and says having dinner with David, stop it, please, because I got things to do on my website, and so is the podcast, and so all that. Trust me, with Blaze Nation Thursday. So I'll be back probably next Thursday at Zelzo Coffee House, and Dora will ask Maggie about that as well. If you know what I'm talking about, back to Zelzo Coffee House. So who knows? Trust me. If I have no choice, but who knows? But anyways, So, anyways, we gotta wrap this up. Anyways, don't forget to Facebook and follow LHMusic on my social media websites, from Facebook all the way to Parler. And you know my username, LHMusic Time. And don't forget, I'll be here for Blaze Nation Thursdays, because I'll be at VA Hospital probably tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon, before I hit the road over Resurrection for this ordination thing. Yes, Jody says this. But who knows who to survive. So don't worry, I will post this on Blaze Nation Thursdays. So I'll be updating this, and you had to trust me about this one. So who knows who survives. But who knows? Can be civilized. It's gonna be Blaze Nation Thursdays. Yes, that is tomorrow from Angel Soul Productions. And also I'm back at Zelzo Coffee House for Friday night Blaze Nation podcasts, and get a study room, and what I'm talking about, if I could, just said so in the first place. And so it's the website, as far as we're concerned, Friday night Blaze Nation podcast .weebly.com, and so it's my Facebook page as well. And like I said, I'll be updating this. Episode 45 is on this weekend. I should say this Saturday, for Saturday night Blaze Nation. It's gonna be on the web. And I meant to tell you this, it's all good. And it's gonna be huge. and so it is my Facebook page, and you know, no, sorry, and and don't forget my Everyday Agenda podcast returns from Angel Soul Productions and Spreaker Studios because I'll be at, yes, again, Zozo Coffee House, and I'll be explaining all the Palm Sunday all the way up to Easter Sunday, I guess that, and so is the ordination and resurrection. You'd be surprised about this one because we're gonna get inside Doty's mind for getting to know you segment and all that. So it's all good if you know. But if you wanna listen to these podcasts, yeah, from PlayStation Holiday Podcast, oh podcast special from Angels on Productions all the way up to my Everyday Agenda podcast. You just download it and listen to it on the iHeart Radio app, all the way up to Apple Podcasts and so is Spotify, and you know what I'm talking about, other podcast distributors out there. So it should be good, what I'm talking about. And don't worry, I'll post this. What do we learn Wednesday night? Wednesday, this very special Wednesday edition of What Do We Learn for this week from YouTube Studios. I'll be posted, yeah, Monday through Thursday because you're inside my world and it's LHMusic's world. You know what I'm talking about. LHMusic'sworld.weebly.com. And so it's my Facebook page as well. So you have to just have to check this out for yourself. So who knows? After I deal with this paperwork that Michael said so in the first place, because Tracy wants my dad wants that social security number and break this down and all that stuff. So who knows? Give me some of us. So it's all good for tomorrow, But anyways, I gotta go, and I'll be back at the VA next Thursday, back to normal size. And I will slam the door on Michael. If you know what's good for you, who knows? Give me some of us. It's gotta be what do we learn for this week, and it's gonna be cool. Anyways, have a great rest of the weekend and all that stuff. And until we begin, LH Music's about to sign off to a gospel blessings. We salute all of you, America, out there. See ya. Bye bye.